Test for carbonate ion. These are the apparatus and materials that you require. So first we place 2 cm³ of sodium carbonate. That will be about 2 pumps using the tip pipette. Next, we need to prepare our lime water because if a gas is produced and it may be carbon dioxide, lime water is the test for carbon dioxide. So calcium hydroxide is lime water. So about 1 pump is enough. That is 1 cm³. Then you put the delivery tube in this way into the test tube. And now we get ready to put the 5 cm³ of hydrochloric acid into the test tube. So 5 cm³ will be about 5 to 8 pumps, okay, because this tip pipette does not draw out 1 cm³ each pump. And you can see that there is effervescence, there is rapid bubbling, and we need to cover the test tube to prevent the gas from escaping. Okay, then as you bubble the gas, you may need to shake the test tube lightly so that the acid reacts with the sodium carbonate. So this is one way to test, and you can see the white PPT is forming in the lime water. So with more shaking, you see more white PPT being produced, and this shows that carbon dioxide gas is formed. Test for chloride ion. These are the apparatus and materials required. So first of all, we place 2 cm³, which is about 2 pumps of the tip pipette of sodium chloride in a test tube. After which, we add a few drops of nitric acid. This is just to acidify the solution. So as we can see, there are no bubbles on adding this acid because there is no carbonate ion in this solution. This is a chloride ion test. So after we shake the test tube, now we add a few drops of silver nitrate. So a few drops can be anything from 3 to 8 drops. You can see the white precipitate starting to form. And then again, you shake your test tube once you finish dropping the silver nitrate solution. So on shaking, you can see the white precipitate being formed. The white precipitate is known as silver chloride. Test for nitrate ion. So these are the apparatus and materials required. So first of all, ensure that your laboratory working space is clear before you proceed because you are using a lot of materials. So we're going to place 2 cm³ of sodium nitrate solution in a test tube. So that is 2 pumps. After which, you will add an equal volume of sodium hydroxide. So you have to double this amount. So you have to add the equal volume until the test tube fills up to twice of this original amount just now. Then we need to shake so that the sodium hydroxide mixes completely with your solution. Next, we add 2 pieces of aluminium foil. So drop it in and then shake it, and the aluminium foil will go down at the bottom of the test tube. And before you start warming, you will have to prepare the moist red litmus paper first, so that your moist red litmus paper is ready to test for any ammonia gas evolved. So we're going to moisten the side of the red litmus paper with deionized water, and then you can place it away either on a test tube rack or on a clean test tube. And then we light up the Bunsen burner. Using a lighter, the air hole needs to be open or half open. Switch on the gas tap first before placing the lighter at the barrel and clicking for the gas to light up. Okay, so now we're going to do warming. So when you warm the test tube, you will need to keep moving the test tube away from the fire, because once it boils, it can be very fast. So we need to be safe. So keep moving the test tube in and out of the flame and put the moist red litmus paper at the mouth of the test tube. Make sure it's at a distance away, not touching the test tube at all, because we don't want the moist red litmus paper to touch any part of the solution in the test tube. So just place it further away and keep doing this. Once you start to see bubbles in the test tube, this means that the reaction is started and is proceeding. So in order not to have any of the solution come out of the test tube, move it away from the flame and just be patient for the gas to be produced. So as the gas is produced, it will turn the moist red litmus paper blue. So just be patient with this. After a few minutes, you will realize that the moist red litmus paper turned blue. This is the type of blue color you will see if it's turned by the gas. Okay, another observation you may see is that there could be some black solid in it. Test for sulfate ion. These are the apparatus and materials required. So first, place 2 cm cube of sodium sulfate solution in the test tube. That will be about 2 palms. Next, proceed to add a few drops, anything between 3 to 8 drops of nitric acid to acidify the solution. Next, add a few drops of barium chloride solution. So this will be about 3 to 8 drops again, and you will see that the white precipitate has started to form. Remember to shake. And this white precipitate is known as barium sulfate.